Hi Libra, welcome to your reading, and this is for Libra Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements in their chart. Jupiter may resonate with the reading. Cross watchers are always welcome. Cross watchers, if I describe someone, you know that it is not you, it is not you. Just because you are connecting with Libra, you're gonna assume that whom I am describing here is you. Please don't, this is not a personal reading. For those of you who's new to the channel, welcome. You might want to consider subscribing, for I am always hosting a party online wherein I am doing a live streaming. And in the live stream, you can ask me questions. If you missed the live streaming, you can still ask me questions. There's a link in the description box. Click that link. You'll be routed to my page. Type in your questions and then click submit. 500 likes for this video. Your next video will be a full reading. So Libra, if you want to know your lucky numbers and lucky color, follow me on Instagram. That's dated March the 22nd to March the 31st. And if you also want to know your financial forecast, follow me on Instagram as well. If you are into twin flame readings, almost personal readings, pick a card and channel messages, please subscribe to the other channel. That's Timeless Tarot 111. And if you resonate with the reading, congratulations. If you do not resonate with the reading, you can come back to the reading after a week or two. Time is fluid. If you resonate with some bits and pieces of the reading, still congratulations, for I am doing a collective reading. So Libra, I would appreciate if you can click the like, subscribe, and share. And sa mga kababayan ko naman, baka naman po paki-share, subscribe, and like na din. First card is the Seven of Wands. So, standing up for what you believe. Disagreement is actually here. Now, fighting your corner. Kind of, you're protecting yourself. You're defending yourself. You're very determined. So you may be in a challenging times as of the moment. You know, you and your person are opposing with opinions. Probably you are having, let's say, you want to point something but they cannot get it, or vice versa. You know, you also want to take the high road here. You know, you feel under attack. You know, someone here kind of like blaming you. For a few numbers of you, you have been harassed. Could also be you're busy. But I can sense here that you have some challenges coming up, right? Or probably it's already happening. And if you want your relationship to go the distance, you're going to have to fight for it. So instead of you having, you know, your person's being cooperative with you, this is becoming a competition, and the competition is between you both. And it's sad because this challenge may come from inside the relationship in the form of your own partner. Probably they're also, let's say they're being you're under attack because they think that you are a threat, you know, especially when it comes to, let's say, finance, right? They can take the price here. They can take, or they cannot, right, take, if you're the person who's earning more, let's say. With the World card, I can see that for a few numbers of you, you have been separated with this person, you know. It signifies having the world at your feet, right? So this can also be in a literal sense, wherein the world is one of the travel cards. You want to, let's say, travel, or there might be a disagreement on travel, and travel here may mean that you want to move your connection into another level, right? But they are not ready. So I can sense here that it signifies that you have a goal that you are inspired to, and it felt that you are deprived of, you know, experiencing a love from your person, experiencing a time from your person. You deserve something that you're not actually giving them any rooms for to do it again, right? You're really standing your ground here. And with this being said, I can see here that for a few numbers of you, you're the person who turned your back in this connection, felt like you abandoned them or you were abandoned. Cross watchers, if you feel like this is your reading, so be it. Libra, if you feel like you are in a cross watcher side, that is okay. I am not reading which side you're at. I am reading the energy. I can see your self-discovery, introspective, right? There's something in you that you also surprised yourself here, that you thought that you cannot do it, especially for standing yourself against your person. And I can see here that there's so much of exhaustion already, right? You're very exhausted. It felt like to you, you have been patient with this person, you prayed, you want to rest. There's a lot of mental exhaustion, physical exhaustion. Could also be somehow spiritual exhaustion because you have been praying for this person to cooperate with you, to at least meet halfway, right? So you're losing hope, somewhat. Mental overload, right? So you're needing something to, let's say, solitude. You want some relaxation, peace, rest, right? Um, for a few numbers of you, you might also be your counseling here. Your rest is watching tarot, right? Understanding what happened. Um, I can sense here also that you are allowing negativity to set in and becoming so overwhelmed that you cannot see the woods for the trees. So, um, for a few numbers of you, know what? The fear, I think that took over you, and it kind of, it's this, your perception, even yourself, right? Um, you want to have like a sanctuary, right? With a temperance, I think that you have been trying to, let's say, meet halfway with your person, or your person's doing this, but with a temperance, kind of like they are juggling it, right? Um, they are giving you some, but they are also sometimes in and out, right, in this connection. So you want some inner calmness, right? Tranquility. You want to be harmonious, but you're having a hard time to be harmonious with your person. I can sense it for a few numbers of you. You're already separated and you're not really moving. You know, kind of. I already did my part, and this is what I am. This is where I can. You're putting boundaries into the relationship. With the lovers here, I can sense that yes, you might be connected with your twin flame, and they're also having a hard time, that you left a connection, and it devastates them. That is true. Um, Now they are thinking, I'm not saying that they will, but they are thinking to chase you, wanted to have a second chance here with the Knight of Wands. They wanted to, let's say, this person is not going to appear in your life once you moved once you move away, right? Once you turn your back in this connection, this person will take their sweet little time before they can reappear, before they can speak with you. They're also hurting. They have a huge amount of love for you, but you are not really on the same page. This person might be, let's say, verbally abusive, if I may say, a little cutthroat, you know. But it doesn't mean that they do not love you, right? With the Two of Pentacles here and the King of Swords, that you are really a match here, and the Sun. Okay, this person is going to be very wise, be forgiving, or let's say meet halfway. Let's check the Tower moment. Of course, they wanted to have the complete abundance with you, and they may feel like not being with you is a waste of time. So you're also important to them. Libra, you might be connecting here with, of course, Sagittarius, or has a Sagittarius placement in their chart, or you have a Sagittarius placement in your chart. Scorpio, or has a Scorpio placement in their chart, or you have a Scorpio placement in your chart. Aries, or has an Aries placement in their chart, or you have an Aries placement in your chart. Gemini, or has a Gemini placement in their chart, or you have a Gemini placement in your chart. Of course, Leo, or has a Leo placement in their chart, or you have a Leo placement in your chart. But this is your reading. If you resonate with this and you want to go in depth, you can book a personal reading with me. If you're okay with the reading and you just have a question or two, there's a link in the description box. Click that link, you'll be routed to my page. Type in your questions, click submit. 500 likes for this video. Your next video will be a full reading. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light to you. Namaste. See you on the next reading. Goodbye.